Show. I apologize for what happened before the break, but when two roommates can't decide whose shaving cream belongs to who, it can get hairy. Next, we have a new segment on the Barry Wringer Show, The Firing Pit. We are going to meet Mike, a cook at J Subs, Amy, a home care nurse with Valley Care Nursing, and Andy, a sales clerk at Groovy Games. Mike, Amy, and Andy all have something in common. They've just finished their second years at their respective jobs, and are coming onto this show expecting annual performance reviews from their employers. Audience, who's ready to meet Mike from J Subs? Mike! Come on down!
Keep going.
Is that the time? I think I need to be sworn.
Can't go anywhere without your car. So, you know how this works?
Yeah, why do you think I was trying to leave?
We're doing a new segment on behind-the-scenes employee behavior.
Oh, so we're talking about what a good chef I am?
Well, let's see why you're actually on the show tonight. Cue hidden camera footage. Let's see what your managers sent us about your performance last week.
What are you doing? Oh my gosh, I can't believe that they had footage of that.
Terrible. Just terrible. Okay, now, new segment. Guess what I have underneath my desk?
A way to get my reputation back?
No, those don't exist. What I have is a way to make things much worse for you. Namely, your manager on the phone, and a bag of popcorn that I made sure does not need salt.
Hey, what do you mean I'm fired? Hey, I've never seen this in my life. Two forms.
And now our next guest, Amy! Look, you don't want to get into an ego off with me. You will lose.
Ego of what?
Just take a seat. It's like a puppy that chewed up your brand new pair of loafers. You want to be mad at it, but you can't because it thinks it's done you a favor. Tell us a little bit about what you do as a home care nurse.
I'm like totally a home care nurse. Like, you know, nursing care in like a home. People get like totally sick with debilitating diseases like measles and mumps and arugula. It's like pretty nasty.
Amy, what does the word confidentiality mean to you? Amy? 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 Amy?
Sorry, I was thinking about puppies. Confidentiality is like being confident in your ability to keep secrets.
Close enough. So, Amy, do you remember the little lady Mildred Muskrat with gout and the infection and the bunions? Dear God, the bunions.
Hi, Miss Muskrat.
They're not bunions, they're corns.
Wait, Barry, how did you know about Mildred Muskrat's bunions?
Corns!
Now, like, wait a minute. How did all of you know about all this?
Well, I, for one, saw it on Facebook. Let's take a look at the post.
How did you all see that? I thought only my friends could see things I post on Facebook. Where are they, anyways?
They'll be on next week. Anyways, Amy, let me explain to you how Facebook works. And that's why it's important not to share confidential information on Facebook.
What if I, like, don't include their name and just say where they, like, live, so people don't know who I'm, like, talking about? What if I just say what their, like, house looks like?
Amy. That's still not okay. What you need to understand is that confidentiality means personal information about your clients must stay private. It's like what happens in Vegas, staying in Vegas. I know that from experience. whatever you learn from one of your clients stays private. You don't go sharing it with anybody, especially on Facebook.
I totally get it now. I'll do better.
Shut it, Amy!
What do you think, Mildred? Should she keep her job?
Corns! No. Fire her!
Henchman!
I go for this one. You get mowed down.
You're out of here. Last and most definitely least, we have Andy, an employee at Groovy Games who works the register, is available to help customers who have questions, and who has his priorities. Well, he has his priorities. Let's welcome Andy. Welcome.
Hey.
So, Andy, do you know why you're here today?
No.
How do you think things are going at your job?
Good.
I have a feeling you aren't really invested in this conversation, Andy.
No.
Henchman, help him out.
Not the first time.
I can do this all day.
Fine.
We have a special guest in our audience today. This is Steve Logan. He was a customer at Groovy Games earlier today and had the distinct pleasure of turning to Andy for some help. Cue flashback.
Hey, I'm looking for Maximo for PS2. Do you guys carry it? Sir? Sir, I know you can hear me. You're standing right there. Do you have Maximo? Hello? Sir? Why aren't you answering me? Why? Why? Why aren't you answering me? Ah!
Good times, good times.
Andy, you know, if you have a job, you're expected to work. I don't even have any sarcasm for this. It's part of the definition of employment.
And
Your job description says customer service, or you serving the customer anything but a steaming plate of indifference. You're not supposed to play video games during your shift.
I work at Groovy Games. Playing video games is part of the job.
If you were a librarian, would it be your job to read books during your shift? If you were to sell mattresses, would it be your job to sleep?
I guess not.
Signs of life.
But it was only the one time.
Which is why you, unique out of all our guests today, have not been fired yet. Why? Consider this your first, last, and only warning.
I'll never play video games again. On the job. I'll never play video games on the job again. For work, all I'm gonna do.
That's on you.
If I'm not fired, why is it called the firing pit?
Because if you haven't figured it out by now, I like to mess with people. And occasionally help people get better on their jobs. And on even more occasional occasions, it works.
So, I still have my job?
Yeah. Why? Well, that's all the time we have for today. Actually, it isn't, but my soaps are on, so tough luck. See you next time on the Barry Wringer Show.